So now coming to the today's concept, all of you, please take the heading. The main heading is selenium. Today's our concept is selenium. Now, it is the official website for selenium. Please note down this official website, selenium.dev. Everything you need to download from this particular website only. I'll enter into your screen and I'll guide you how to download and everything. I'll guide you. See here, if you are unable to see that URL, I'm typing the URL. What is the URL for Selenium? See, it is the official website for Selenium, selenium.dev. Note down this website. See, in the Selenium, in the real-time environment, at present, we are all using Selenium WebDriver. Which tool we are using? Presently, we are all using Selenium WebDriver. Selenium WebDriver is a functional tool. Selenium WebDriver is a functional tool. Functional tool means that is used to conduct the functionality testing. WebDriver is used to conduct the functionality testing. But before entering into the Selenium WebDriver, we should learn some basics in Selenium. So that's why the first 2 days, today and tomorrow, we are going to learn Selenium IDE. Before entering into the WebDriver, we need to learn some basics. So where you are going to learn the basics, we need to learn the basics in Selenium IDE. You can observe my screen. I'm keeping the mouse here. When I'm keeping the mouse, what it is showing? It is showing like a Selenium IDE. See, only to learn the basics, only to learn the basics of Selenium. So we need to install this IDE and we need to work for just 2 days or maximum 3 days on the IDE. But it is not for real-time environment. A Selenium IDE tool is not for your real-time environment, only to learn the basics of Selenium. So once you are perfect with the basics, then after 2 days or 3 days, we are entering into Selenium WebDriver. Okay. So now take the today's our topic, Selenium IDE. See, in this Selenium IDE, mainly we are going to learn how to identify the element. How to identify the element, like how to locate the element. For example, see, if you want to call one person, for example, you want to call your friend. So in generally, how you are calling another person? So based on the name, right? So your friend name, Mr. Ramesh, Suresh, Satish. So you can call your friends with using their names. If you don't know the person name, so for example, you are working in particular organization, you don't know the person name, based on the ID, based on the employee ID, you can call. So if you don't know the ID and you don't know the name, so based on any property, for example, that person is wearing a white shirt. So you can call, temporarily, you can call the person like a white shirt guy or a black shirt guy. So like that, like how you are calling a person, you are calling a person based on the name or based on the ID or based on the property. Based on the property. The property may be shirt color, pant color, hair color, something that should be unique. That should be unique. That should not be duplicated. For example, you are calling like a black hair guy. So all the people are having a black hair. So again, it is a big problem. All the people are responding. So you should not call like that. So when you are choosing the property should be unique property. The property should be unique property. So then it is better, easily you can call a person. Here also same, if you want to work with any element, if you want to work with any element in your project, initially you need to identify the element. Initially, you need to identify the element. So you should verify what is the name of the particular element, what is the ID for the particular element, or what are the properties for the element. Okay, ma? If you want to work with any element, element means that may be text box, that may be button, that may be link. So if you want to work with a particular element, so what you have to verify, what is the name of the element, or what is the ID of the element, or what are the properties of the element. Same like our human being. Previously, I told you, if you want to call a person, you need to check his name. If you don't know his name, go with ID. If you don't know his ID, then go with any property, any unique property. Here also same. So if you want to work with any element in your project, you need to verify the name, you need to verify the ID, or you need to verify the property. I'll explain how to verify everything. I'll explain. We are going to work with this project, Orange HRM. From today onwards, we are going to use this project. This project is also open source project. Open source means anyone can use this project. I'll share this URL with you. And this is a username to enter into this project, admin. It is a case sensitive. You need to write the admin like this only, a capital letter, remaining lowercase. Password is admin123. It must be in lowercase. The password must be in lowercase. And while you are logging into this project, it will ask you, do you want to remember the password? Don't remember the password. Simply you need to select never. Never. Don't remember the password in your system. Why? Because daily we need to write a code, Selenium WebDriver code or Selenium IDE code. So to enter the username, to enter the password, to click on the login button. So for practicing purpose, maximum in the beginning 2-3 days, you need to write a code for that. To enter the username, to enter the password, to click on the login button. Manually, you need to write a code in Selenium IDE and Selenium WebDriver. So that's why don't remember the password in your system. So first time when you are logging into your system with using this username and password, it will ask you, do you want to remember? Here you will get a pop-up. In that pop-up, you need to select never. Never. Don't remember the password in your system. Yes. See, now I'll install the Selenium IDE in your systems. At least 2-3 systems I'll install. The remaining people can, the IT people can do it. So first of all, I'll explain how to install the Selenium IDE. See, after installation, the IDE will be added like this. So here you can see SE, SE, like this, the IDE will be added. How to install the Selenium IDE? See, just go to the Selenium official website, selenium.dev, selenium.dev. And in that, just go to the downloads. On the top, you can see the download option. A little bit scroll it down. Slowly down, come down. You can see the heading Selenium IDE. Yeah, come down, Amma, come down. Yeah, a little bit slowly, come down. You can see the heading Selenium IDE, right? So just select your Chrome. This is asking the browser, Chrome, yes. So now you need to click on that, add to Chrome, right? Now add extension. Right. On the top, the download is ready. Just go with your download. Yes, yes. Click on that.
Click on this?
Yes, Amma. Directly you can click. Yes, it is the Selenium IDE. All of you, please observe the screen. It is the Selenium IDE. So in Selenium IDE tool, you can see the 4 options. Only the 4 options are available in the Selenium IDE. What are the 4 options? The first option is record a new test. So in Selenium IDE, we have a record and playback option. Record and playback. It is same like your mobile phone recording. In the mobile phone, whatever the events you are recording, after that you can replay it. After that you can replay the recording. Here also same, it is for record and playback. But it is not recording your video. So instead of recording the video, it will record the actions. It will record the actions. Whatever the actions you are performing, each and every action will be recorded as a program. The actions are recorded as a program. So later, anytime you can replay your program. Anytime you can run your program. I'll show you. Okay. The next one is, the second option is open the existing project. That means if you have some saved programs, today you did some program, tomorrow you want to check your program. So you can open your saved programs here. The third one is create a new project. That means you don't want to use the recording option. Instead of using the recording, manually you want to type the program. Manually you want to type the program. Then go with a third option. Third option is create a new project. Instead of using the recording, directly if you want to type the program, then go with a third option. The last one is for closing the IDE. Closing the IDE. Right, Amma? See here, you can close the IDE with using this particular link, or you can close with using this particular close option also, your wish. Okay. And one more thing, I'll give the URL, our sample application URL. Just a minute. In our Zoom chart, please open your chart. In the chat box, I given the URL. Vijaya, please copy the URL and paste it in the Chrome.
Should I open a new tab?
Yeah, open a new tab and paste it. It is our project, Amma. From today onwards, we are going to work with this project. Yeah, enter. First 2-3 days, it will take a little bit time for installing the applications in all your machines, and to explain the basic things. First 2-3 days, it is a little bit laggy. Don't feel it's a time wastage. After 2-3 days, once all of you are comfortable with all the tools and all the projects, then I'll start the classes a little bit fast. But 2-3 days is a little bit slow. Don't feel like it is a time wastage, please. And say here, you need to make it as a bookmark. Why you need to make it as a bookmark? Daily we are using the same application, so that's why here you can see the bookmark star.
Yeah.
Click on that star and yes, done. So daily you need to open this HRM application. So once login and log out, once you need to check how to log in and how to log out, just enter the username, password and login. So you can see the username. What is the username? The username is admin, a capital letter. The password is admin123. Everything should be in lowercase. Login. Click on the login button. Yeah. Just OK button. No problem. OK button. And never. It is asking you want to save the password. Don't save your password. Right. So just it is our project. So how to log out from this project? So if you want to log out the project, here you can see the drop down. In the corner, you can see the drop down. Okay. So you just go with this drop down.
Where's oh yeah.
Okay, in that you can see the log out option. Yes.
Yeah.
Log out.
You want to click it?
Yes, log out. Yes, it is a login and log out project in our HRM site. Okay. So now I'll install the tool in another machine. After that, I'll explain how to use that tool. Okay. Please stop your sharing. Now, if anyone needs the guide, can you see your URL? Opposite to the URL,
Yes.
you have a star symbol. After the star symbol, opposite to your, after the star symbol, just keep the mouse on that extensions. Click on that. So you can see the Selenium IDE. Wait. Opposite to the IDE, you have a pin symbol. You need to click on that pin. No, opposite to IDE. Yeah, exactly. Click on that. Now
Okay.
you can see the IDE. Yeah, click on that IDE. Okay.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it, sir.
Yes, please
Okay.
stop your share.
Thank you. Yeah, sure.
Today I'll explain how to record the program and how to replay it. But tomorrow I'll explain how to type the program in Selenium IDE. See, our main concept is typing the program. Our main concept is typing the program. Recording is not our concept. Why? Because in Selenium WebDriver, there is no recording option. In Selenium WebDriver, we have only typing option. So that's why we need to learn the typing only. But today, only for introduction purpose, today I'll explain how to record the program. Okay. See, observe the steps. Always the first step is you need to open the project. No, the first step is you need to open your project. Your project means Orange HRM is our project. Okay, please listen it very carefully. So initially the first point is you need to open your project. After opening your project, copy the URL. Copy the project URL. On which project you want to conduct the recording, simply copy the URL. After copy the URL, open your Selenium IDE. Open the Selenium IDE. In Selenium IDE, how many options you have? In Selenium IDE, we have 4 options. Already I explained the 4 options. Now, if you want to conduct a recording, so which option you need to select for recording? You know that the first option is for recording purpose. Must select the first option. After selecting the first option, it is asking the project name. You can give any project name your wish. You can write anything your wish. For example, what is our project name? Our project is Orange HRM. Our project is HRM project, Employee Management Project. So just I'm giving the project name is HRM. Your wish, you can write anything. Just click on OK. Now it is asking the URL. Already I copied our project URL, right? Even if you forgot to copy your URL, once again go to your project, copy the URL and go to your IDE. In the IDE, it is asking for URL. Just paste the URL. Paste your project URL. Here there is an option start recording. Start recording. Just click on the start recording. See, now whatever the actions we performed, each and every action will be recorded on the backside. Whatever the actions we performed here, all the actions will be recorded in the Selenium IDE. So better you can keep this application in a full screen. Keep the application in a full screen and enter the username, enter the password, login, logout. I want to record this login and logout process. See, the username is admin. The password is admin123. Just click on the login button. Whatever the actions now I'm performing, each and every action is recorded on the backside as a program. Okay. See, it is asking for you want to save the password, never. And go with a logout. Finally, I want to close the application. So here, closing of application. Application means project. Okay. Now you can see the recorded script. Here, whatever the actions we performed, each and everything is recorded here. So here, I want to stop the recording. Now, can you see this recording button? See, just here you need to click on this recording button. Presently it is in recording mode. If you click on this red color button, so recording will be stopped. It is asking you want to save the program with some name. No, presently I don't want to save it. Later, I don't want to save the program. So now I want to just run the program. Now tomorrow I'll explain how to type this program. Don't worry, it is very easy. Within one day you are familiar with this programming. It's not a big issue, it's a very small issue. So tomorrow I'll explain how to type this program. See, now just today I want to run the program. How to run the program? You can see the two run buttons. What are the two run buttons? Observe the first button, run all tests. What is this run all tests? If you have a multiple programs, you want to execute all your programs, then just select the first option. All your IDE programs will be executing one by one. All your IDE programs will be executing one by one. But if you want to execute one particular program, go with a second button, run the current test. Run the current test. But anyway, today I have only one program here. So that's why you can choose the first button or you can choose second button. Anything is okay for today. Why? Because today we have only single program. So that's why you can go with run all tests or you can go with run current test. Anything is same for today. And before this execution, here you need to set the execution speed. You need to set the execution speed. See, just click on this drop down arrow, and it is asking the fast mode or slow mode. Better make it as a medium speed. And if it is in a medium speed, then you can monitor the execution easily. You can see how the execution is going on. Easily. You can see better make it as a medium speed. Now run the program. See, whatever the actions we performed, as it is, the actions are repeated here. You can see it takes the username, it takes the password, it is login, finally it is logout. But for today, there is no advantage with this record and playback. Only as an introduction to IDE, just I am giving the information about this record and playback. But from tomorrow onwards, I'll explain how to write this program manually. So if you write this IDE program, then easily you can write the WebDriver programs. So before entering into the WebDriver programming, you should know how to write IDE program. So that's why tomorrow we are going to see how to write the Selenium IDE program.